102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York, the Dave Matthews Band Day.
I want backup singers for our show, just to stand in the background and go.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Set up 3 mics and have them dancing.
You want backup singers, and we can't even get anyone to work on our show. Who are you kidding?
That'd be great after we just say something. Hey, NEW.
Saturday night, beginning at 10 p.m., NEW presents the Dave Matthews Band in concert from the 10 spot. That's something to look forward to this weekend. Hey, our listeners are starting to figure it out here.
What?
Wow, look at that. All 12 phone lines ringing at one time right now.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Remember when we first started coming around the NEW studios?
Hello? Hello? Is anyone out there?
Yeah, we had to sit in the studio so we could learn this whole system. Mm-hmm. And we looked at the phone lines.
Is that broke?
Yeah. One person called in 4 hours.
Yeah.
But now we got all 12 lines ringing before we even gave out the phone number. That's a good sign here on the Opie and Anthony show.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, and we also got to say hi to Jackie, Steph, and Laura, the multi-generational group. Wow. First fax of the day, 212-957-WNEW is the fax line.
You see what's going on at Times Square today?
I just saw a crowd. What are they doing down there today?
Sony and Cher auditions for the Sony and Cher TV movie.
Come on.
That great thing they're putting together.
Oh, that's going to be another bomb.
What a freak show.
Yeah.
These people come out. I guess they're all pumped up that they might have a shot.
Yeah.
Some of these girls, old ladies that came out to see Cher. Oh, my God. They could have been like the Wicked Witch.
Really?
Had the long hair, and that was about it.
They got the Paula Jones nose working, thinking he looked like Cher?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then Sonny, one guy, he looked like Sonny after he hit the tree. I swear to God. And if you're going to do a movie about Sonny and Cher, and you hear that there's going to be these auditions, don't show up if you look like the old Sonny and Cher.
Yeah, I think they want the young Sonny and Cher.
Yeah, we'll age you. You know, if the people in charge of the movie, they'll age you.
They'll age you over
with
the
makeup.
Years. Sure.
It's pretty impossible to turn a 60-year-old guy going, I got you, babe, into the young Sonny of the 60s and 70s.
It was that bad, huh?
It was horrible. The one guy that I saw was wearing this big furry outfit, like Sonny used to wear the caveman outfit.
Sure.
And one guy looked like a bum they just pulled off the street. Swear to God. I don't even think he was trying to audition. They just, like, a news crew was down there, shoved a mic in his face. You're trying to audition to be Sonny? Do you have some change?
We should go down there and audition.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? We have a better shot than anyone else.
Who would you be?
I'll be Cher. You got me.
I didn't say anything.
Well, what were you getting at then? There was only 2 choices. No, I'm going to be Chastity.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
Speaking of chastity, later on we got to talk about this revelation in the paper. Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Lesbian.
Well, yeah.
Lesbian.
Don't you read the history books?
It wasn't in the history books.
No?
No.
Well, they got letters or something to prove that she was a lesbian?
Yeah, there's a bunch of letters and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And horrible?
No. Did you ever see a picture of her?
What? Oh, yeah. It's just, I don't know, you just never think, Eleanor Roosevelt was doing that. No?
Okay. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
All right. And we got the instant feedback set up and ready to go. Between 3 and 7, you could go to the WNEW website and click on the instant feedback that sends your emails right into the studio so we could read them immediately, especially if you got something that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
A little angle on it, all right? On the way, we got Van Halen, who's coming to the beach tomorrow night. We'll do some Van Halen with David Lee Roth, and Green Day is next. Stay there. Hey, let's say hi to the ladies at Nielsen, and a fax from Roland coming in. It says, Dear Anus and Mandy, you guys rule, but who will take over the show when you go back to the 6th grade? After summer vacation. Very nice. 102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York. 102.7 WNEW, where rock lives. Van Halen and Kenny Wayne Shepherd playing the beach tomorrow night and the PNC Arts Center on Sunday. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey.
Rick is handing me a fax here.
What?
Get those 2 idiots off the air, Opie and Anthony. They suck. Oh, ouch, that hurt.
Still here.
Oh, that one hurt. Boy, I don't think I can go on with the show now. Ooh,
yeah.
Ouch, that hurt.
Just cash it in.
Just imagine that old broad mounting that old broad.
That is...
Whoa. 1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York. That's the latest from Days of the New and the Downtown. Who turned our mics on? It's Opie and Anthony. I guess a lot of people have seen the story in the Post today.
This is a huge story, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Mrs. FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Eleanor Roosevelt, lesbian love letters exposed. Steamy words to an ex-reporter. They found all these passionate love letters between Eleanor Roosevelt and this reporter, Lorena Hickok.
You said Hick.
Well, oddly enough, Eleanor, in the letters, always called her Hick.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess that second part of the name was... Don't even say it. Just something she couldn't swallow.
All right. You know, Eleanor's lover there?
Yeah.
She looks like George Washington.
Well, look at Eleanor. She looks like Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, she does. She looks like Jimmy Carter with a wig, and her lover looks like George Washington.
Oh, and they're doing the nasty bumping walkers.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Just think, during the height of World War II, FDR's carpet bombing Berlin, and she's carpet munching in Washington.
Come on.
What up? FDR was in a wheelchair before the days of Viagra. Probably all frustrated. And there's Eleanor off on a little jaunt.
Yeah.
Here's some excerpts.
Okay, go ahead.
My pictures are nearly all up, and I have left you in my sitting room where I could look at you most of my waking hours. I can't kiss you, so I kiss your picture good night and good morning. My dear, if you meet me, may I forget that there are any other reporters present, or must I behave? I shall want to hug you to death. I can hardly wait.
You see this one? Most clearly, I remember your eyes with a kind of teasing smile in them, and that feeling of that soft spot just northeast of the corner of your mouth against my lips.
Wow. Little geriatric lesbian love going on there.
Who knew? Come on.
A little bit of scandal there.
Yeah.
Where do these letters come from, though? I never even heard that rumor.
It's going to be in a new book. These are in George Magazine this month.
Oh.
And it's going to be in a new book. More of these letters. It's just...
Yeah, from the late 20s to the mid-30s, I guess.
Right.
And later, actually, yeah. She was having a lesbian affair with this reporter.
Yeah, that's just great.
I didn't think there was lesbianism back then.
Well, they really had to keep it secret.
That was right after, because that was a whole time, you didn't think about it.
Right.
They were still using terms like gay was fun.
Right.
Remember that in the Flintstones song? We'll have a gay old time. Meaning of that word shortchanged, huh?
Sure has.
Used to mean happy.
Not anymore.
No.
It means something totally different. All right, 212-757-1027 if you got something to add to the program today. The faxes are coming in like crazy. We'll put your name on the air. Give us a fax, 212-957-WNEW. We got the Talking Heads and Harvey Danger next. 1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York with the Verve. It's Opie and Anthony after the show tonight. Don't forget the Giants take on the Jacksonville Jaguars at 7:05. We'll get going right here on NEW. You want to take a complaint call?
All right.
Well, aren't you, a radio personality, and you're also upper management here at NEW?
Yes.
Okay.
I scored that deal.
All right, so handle this complaint call for us, all right?
NEW complaints.
Yeah, hi. I want to complain about these two idiots you have there in drive time. I've been listening to the station since the day it came on the air.
I want to work with you, sir. What seems to be your problem with these gentlemen?
They just had a woman on the phone who called us to complain about foul language.
Right.
And they're telling her, don't worry, you'll keep listening and we'll keep pissing you off. Well, what is that?
And you don't think that's right for them to put on somebody that wants to voice a legitimate complaint?
To put them on the air.
Put them on the air like that.
A woman that calls to complain about language.
You feel it degrades the caller and makes them seem stupid.
It absolutely does. Okay. And not only that, forgetting for a minute about the call.
Right. Yes. Continue, sir.
The station has gone downhill. That's it.
Could you tell me what you think of Opie and Anthony?
They're stupid.
Sucks.
102.7 WNEW, The Rock of New York. The latest from 7 Mary 3. That's Over Your Shoulder. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey.
Heading toward quitting time, and if you're looking for something to do tonight is WNEW night at Rye Playland. Will we be on hand at this event?
Hell no.
I don't think we'll be there. Sorry.
No,
I don't think it's safe to leave the NEW studios yet.
No, not
I'm
yet.
hoping eventually it'll be safe enough to go out there and meet some listeners of NEW.
And we can bask in the light of day.
But with the phone calls we're getting today, no, it's definitely not time yet to get out there and shake some hands and stuff and drink beers with you guys. So.
It goes in phases.
Yeah, it does.
Today we're having a real bitchy day. And people are just calling and complaining.
Yeah, they've had it with us. But if you're heading to Ride Playland tonight, Ken Dashow is going to be there from 8 to 10 tonight. He's got complimentary samples from Ben & Jerry's and plenty of WNEW giveaways. Speaking of complaints, what do you got in the instant feedback? Anything?
Say hi to Melissa in New Jersey. She loves us.
Oh, Melissa, please go 10 of your friends that you like us, and maybe we could get 10 new listeners through you.
Elise, she loves us.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, please tell your friends. Okay.
Rob Bloomfield, he loves us. Oh, I'm feeling love.
Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, man.
Well, this lady on line 7 doesn't like us.
Oh, hello, NEW.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
We just wanted to let you know that because of these two idiots you have on in the afternoon,
Yes.
we no longer listen to WNEW.
We're very upset to hear that. Is there
No,
any?
I'm sure you're not.
Is there anything we can do that maybe can change your mind?
Yeah, you can get these morons off the air.
You want us to fire them?
I'd like you to get them off the air or give them a lesson in humanity.
What did they do that seems to have gotten you so agitated, miss?
It's just a total lack of disrespect.
Lack of disrespect.
Yeah, for everything and everybody. I know you're one of them, so it doesn't really matter to me.
She's on to me. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're pretty smart. Usually these are a bunch of dopes that call up.
There are people who listen
What
to
do you
the radio
do?
station.
I thought Mayor Giuliani was shutting down the whorehouses.
No, that's your mother's job, honey, not mine.
Look at the mouth on you.
Whoa.
See, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. You talk like that all the time. You just called my mother a whore.
You just
Listen
called
to
me
you.
a whore.
Hypocrite.
You just called me a whore. Means what the hell you are.
No, you could be the receptionist at the whorehouse.
You could be the squeegee girl.
Oh,
you go in and squeegee the rooms
I
out.
would much rather.
You're the splooge mop girl. You're the splooge broad. You're the splooge
rather
broad.
be a madam at a whorehouse than listen to your radio station.
All right.
Listen to you morons.
Wait, can you say that again? Because we need that for a promo. Go ahead.
Say it loud.
All right.
Say it nice and loud.
You'll be part of our
so
show.
Much.
Oh, we're getting some good ones today, huh?
All
Well,
right.
you know why you're getting good ones today? Because you really are not deserving of having a radio show.
Yeah, obviously. Okay.
So keep listening. In 6 months, tell us how much we suck.
Bye-bye.
No,
Bye-bye.
Listen to the
Bye-bye.
vulgarity.
Listen.
Bye-bye.
You're a
What?
vulgar woman. You're
Listen to
vulgar.
Come on. And I don't know about you, but I need some smack. 102.7 WNEW, where rock lives. Foreigner. It's Opie and it's Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? It's Friday, quitting time coming. Who's doing the celebrity traffic today? Is it Reverend Al Sharpton? Or
I believe Reverend Al.
Reverend Al today?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Charlton Heston's a little under the weather, so we have to give him a week off, I guess.
Sore throat yelling damn like that all the time.
Yes, he can't do that too many weeks in a row.
For a man of God, he sure says that word a lot.
Yes, he does, doesn't he?
Teresa in Brooklyn. Got to say hi to her. She gets the point.
Okay.
Thanks.
So there's a weird thing happening on our show.
What's up?
That we should acknowledge. There's like 3 groups of people.
Okay.
The people that have been listening for a very long time that just hate our guts and can't wait for us to get fired.
Okay, and this isn't an age-based thing.
No, it's not. Because then there's a bunch of people that have been listening for a very long time. They got an open mind. They hated us at first, and we're starting to grow on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then there's a whole S-load of brand new listeners coming in by the day.
We keep getting a lot of emails from people going, I just didn't listen to the station.
Yeah, but everyone is like fighting it out. I don't know which group's going to win. Will we be fired? Will we be successful in New York? Does anyone care?
I like the long-time listeners that hate us are the funniest ones.
Yeah.
'Cause, man, they got opinions.
Yeah, and they just don't want to change. That's fine. They want their jukebox back. They want their jukebox back. They've been wearing the same shoes for 30 years, and they just don't want those brand new Nikes.
there's plenty of people that have been listening a long time that, enjoy some change, a little different, shaking some stuff up a little bit in here in the afternoon.
But it's a three-way tug-of-war going on. It's very fascinating because we got this instant feedback in the studio, and Anthony will read like 4 in a row that say, you guys are really great, you liven up my afternoon, and then the next 3 in a row are, you guys suck, you get off my radio, I hope they fire you, when are you leaving? And then you have a few after that saying, at first I really didn't like you guys at all, but you're starting to grow on me. Like mold, I know, but at least we're growing on them.
Yeah.
So, I think this was the bit of the week.
What do you got?
We're up to that point. I don't know, we had a lot of cool things this week, actually. But we got more email on the Donna Summer call than anything else. Lady out of nowhere calling us, trying to win Donna Summer tickets.
Yeah, pretty embarrassing.
Even NEW isn't that bad.
Wrong station.
We wouldn't give away Donna Summer tickets.
She had the wrong station.
She had the wrong station, yes. 102.7 WNEW, where rock lives, Queen, especially for the Yankees. That's an easy request,
huh?
Please. 88 wins strong, 8 in a row, playing the Rangers tonight at the stadium. Mets playing the Diamondbacks tonight at 10:05. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey.
And who are you?
My name is Patricia.
Patricia. She came to pick up Van Halen tickets.
Yeah, I'm a lucky winner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When are you going?
Saturday and Sunday.
Both days.
Well, Jones and PNC, but I'm jonesing with you guys.
Cool.
With that sexy voice of yours.
Well, thank you.
Yes,
you know, let me tell you, Opie and Anthony, let me just breathe, okay? Because you are just making my wildest dream come true, because this is my desire, my dream, my destiny. And when I put my heart, my mind, my soul to something, I get what I want.
All right. Well, we brought her in here today because I want to check out if this camera thing works.
Hey, you got that filter?
No. Well, you know what it is. I have a Sony Handycam.
Yeah, explain that.
And in the news, it said that if you have one of these Handycams that have this night spot, it's like a infrared lens on it.
Ooh.
That if you put it on a girl, or anybody actually, well, for me it's a girl, you could see through her clothes if you don't use it at night. So I figured you'd be a good model. We'll put some lights on you. I'll flip this on and I'll see if I could see you. You're not. What are you wearing under there? Under that shirt.
Oh, yuck.
She just flashed.
Don't touch me.
She just flashed us.
Were you in a boating accident? What?
Oh.
You're not being very nice.
It's not a boat.
You're not being very nice.
Well, you
What the hell was that? I'm horrified.
Oh, my God. Thank you very much.
Can I see that again?
No.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't like that. It was quick. It was like an illusion.
Yeah, it was a big illusion. We need David Copperfield.
Wow. Hey, thank you.
Opie, you're bitter today.
Thank you.
It's the first girl we've had in the studio since we've gotten this gig here at NEW, and you're berating her?
I'll be your sidekick. I'll be like in the middle of Opie and Anthony.
All right, let's see. Stand up in that beam of light right there. Let's see if this works. Or if this is just a bunch of...
Can you put a shadow on it?
Let's see. Hold it. All right, that's with it off.
Okay. So
I'm seeing... Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, I see, like, there's some little points poking out of the black shirt. Now I'm going to turn it on.
Okay, turn on the filter. Doesn't work?
Well, wait a minute. What do you think, Rick? That's off.
Under the light.
Yeah, that's off. All right. Yeah, right there. Okay.
Put her in the closet.
That's off. And that's on. No, it just kind of lightens everything up.
All right.
Get her out of the light.
What are those guys doing outside the studio?
I just kind of found them when I was picking up other tickets, and they sort of came along for the excitement, I guess.
Okay, great. All right, security. All right. Do we have security here at NEW?
No,
great.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay.
Damn.
Great. Well, thanks for stopping by for your Van Halen tickets.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Opie and Anthony?
Yeah.
You guys are really hot.
Yeah. Wow, thanks. Thank God there's radio. Thanks, appreciate it.
I say what I mean, I'm telling you.
And so do I. Oh, wait, look who's coming into the studio here. It's time for traffic. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hey, everyone, it's Al Sharpton, traffic.
I have been vindicated. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Traffic is a product of the white man. Why should I care if there's traffic on the Whitestone Bridge? My brothers and sisters, we must boycott the GWB until they rename it the George Washington Carver Memorial Peanut Bridge. Why do you think the roads are made of blacktop? That's so the white man can symbolically drive over us. White folks right now are clogging up the LIE like my colon after a government cheese sandwich. Oh, come on, Al. They're all late for their KKK meeting. All the Easy Pass lanes are moving today. Why? Because the powers that be want us to buy their Easy Pass to tag us and track us. I am pleased to announce traffic is heavy at the Reverend Al Sharpton toll booth in front of the Apollo Theater. Give your change to your pal, Reverend Al. When you drive on through, slip me $1 or $2. Give your buddy Al a hand. I owe Steve Pagona $65,000. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
All right, there he goes. Al Sharpton, everyone. Yeah.
Opie and Anthony.
God, I'm going to have nightmares. Whose idea was that, to bring that chick in here?
I said I just wanted to see if this damn camera worked with the, it's supposed to be X-ray.
I haven't seen
with the night vision on.
I haven't seen a chick naked in weeks, and I have to see that. Anyone have any mouthwash? I got to get that taste out of my mouth. Hey, I like some bacon with my eggs. Oh, God, I'm horrified.
Oh, my God. Maybe I don't like girls anymore.
She was a little lacking in the
a little
breast area.
Howard gets Playboy models, and we get skank hoes. What the hell is wrong with us over here? Jeez. Yeah, great bit. Great idea, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just want to see if the camera works.
Thank you. 102.7 WNEW, The Rock of
girlfriend or
New York. Hitting the post here, baby. 102.7 WNEW, The Rock of New York. Bad case of loving you, Robert Palmer. It's Opie and Anthony.
Friggin' Sodom and Gomorrah in here today. I love it.
Well, I finally got that image out of my head. Thank God. Oh, my God. Anyway, what's going on? Oh, tomorrow night, Saturday night, beginning at 10 p.m., NEW presents the Dave Matthews Band in concert from the 10 spot. That's going to be very cool. Something to look forward to this weekend. We got Van Halen at the beach tomorrow night, and then at the PNC Arts Center on Sunday. And also, what are we doing tonight? Ken Dashaw's doing NEW night at Ride Playland tonight. We would love to go. I would love to get out there and meet some of the NEW listeners, but we just simply don't think it's safe yet.
No, not yet. We still got too many people that just hate us.
Maybe we could get some type of, like, armor or something and go out there.
A Pope-mobile.
Yeah, that's what we need. Let's get a Pope-mobile and we'll meet the NEW listeners.
Get a armored personnel carrier.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
All right. But, yeah, Ken's going to be up there from 8 to 10. He's got complimentary samples from Ben & Jerry's and plenty of WNEW giveaways. So go say hi to Ken tonight at Ride Playland, all right?
Yes.
Want to go to the phone and see what's going on today?
All right.
NEW, what do you got?
Not much. Listen, I was just listening to you talk about people loving and hating you, so I figured I'd call, throw my 2 cents in if you guys want to hear it.
Sure, go ahead.
I've been listening to NEW forever, and I'm probably one of those guys who didn't like you at first, but yesterday afternoon you played a tape of that Mom, I'm Gay thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely friggin' hysterical. I was dying. It was excellent.
So is that the bit that finally won you over?
I think so, yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot, man.
All right, no problem, guys.
All right.
See you later.
That's cool. Maybe we could win over another listener. We got to play that. We have one more play left in that thing, don't we?
All right.
Our game that we like to play, we did this past Mother's Day where we have people call their moms and play the game Hi Mom. And
tell them horrible things.
Yeah, in this case it was Hi Mom, I'm gay. 102.7 WNEW, The Rock of New York, Semisonic, and Closing Time. U2 before that from the Joshua Tree. It's Opie and Anthony. You know, I want to go on the record, and I want to applaud this cop in Yonkers for giving that guy the ticket for not speaking English.
Yeah, I never knew that was against the law, but I guess it is. A commercial vehicle.
Now, what are the details? This guy was driving a huge truck, right?
Commercial vehicle. Mm-hmm.
And there is an obscure law that if you're driving a truck that is as big as the one he was driving, they ask that you speak English.
Right. It's just part of it. There's a lot of signs, I guess, and things that you have to know. You have to be able to speak the language of the land.
Yes, well, this guy is claiming discrimination and all this crap, and I just want to applaud the cop for giving this guy the ticket. Simple as that. And I'll tell you why. Because this is America. What is happening to America? I only ask one thing. We have a lot of people coming into the country on a daily basis, right?
Right, and the one thing you hear is, your ancestors came over here.
That's fine. But when my ancestors came over here, they learned the language! Every time you turn around, it's getting harder and harder to communicate in this city.
I understand. I think that's why no one communicates.
Do you realize that the #1 radio station in New York is a station that speaks half Spanish and half English? What is that saying for our country?
At the same time? It's confusing.
Pretty much at the same time. In one sentence, they'll do half the sentence in Spanish and half in English.
Well, that's right. Madison Square Garden.
Right. Have you tried to get a pack of cigarettes?
Yeah.
It's impossible. Have you tried to ask for directions at a gas station? It's
not
impossible.
years.
You go to an ATM machine and you have to tell the damn machine what language you speak. I ask one thing. You come into this country, just learn the language. It's America. What happened to America?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be catching on.
Call me a racist, call me whatever you want, but it's really starting to be annoying. Like I said, #1 station in New York, is a Spanish station, okay? They had a thing in the paper last week or the week before that they're starting a Spanish news station.
Right.
The news is going to be completely in Spanish.
It sort of takes any initiative you might have for learning the language if we just keep placating to this.
Our forefathers fought for every, inch they could get. Right?
Sure.
You ever try watching the Yankees lately? When the only broadcast they got on is the Spanish broadcast? How frustrating is that?
It is. I agree.
I am completely serious here. This is no bit.
No, I agree. And that's why I think everybody is so unfriendly when you go into stores. When you used to go into a store and buy something, it was, hey, how you doing? What's up?
Yeah.
Next day, blah, blah, blah. Now it's just, whatever.
They're unfriendly because
$3.50.
They're unfriendly because they cannot communicate with you.
Yeah.
People cannot communicate with each other anymore in this country. Simple as that.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
So this guy is up in arms because this Yonkers cop decided that this guy might be a hazard to the roadways because he's driving this huge vehicle.
It's the law.
And you got to read the traffic signs, especially if you got like it was like a 5-ton truck or something?
Yeah.
That's dangerous. You got to know that you're heading toward a low bridge or something.
What does that mean? You see a sign, low bridge.
Right. And this guy's all ticked off. You're in America. Learn the language. I don't want to take your heritage away. If you still want to speak Spanish, that's great too. I don't care. But learn the language.
I think it's just bad when you see the kids in the store, too, sometimes. And they're just speaking Spanish. Yeah. Or whatever language. Like, don't you think the kids should be able to speak English?
Yes. Okay. And
learn English?
And for the
Spanish people driving trucks, I bet you 2 of them won't be able to speak English.
Oh, that's just great. That's what I need to hear.
Now but you know something? If you or I said something like that, I bet 2 out of 5 can't even speak English. Oh my God, how could you say that?
Right. Well, this world is getting way too politically correct. What if this guy, he's driving a commercial vehicle that weighs about 5 tons. What if this guy, plowed into, a family of 5 on the highway because he didn't read the sign correctly because he doesn't know the language? Then I think people in this city would understand.
Yeah. We'll get some email on this.
I think that's discrimination. I was given my driving test in Spanish. Yeah, what? All right, I'll give him this much, this guy. He's a 61-year-old guy that's been driving this truck. He's been in this country since 1984, hasn't learned the language yet. He goes to the Department of Motor Vehicles, and because he doesn't speak English, the Department of Motor Vehicles doesn't send him home and say, once you learn the language before you come back, they give him the same exact test in Spanish.
Right.
The road signs of this country are in English!
I like what
What is he, in like 3rd grade? They're just going to show him, shoot little symbols and say, hey, that's a stop sign.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Shapes and colors.
You have to learn shapes and colors now in this country to get your license. Great.
Exactly.
No, that's lovely. What is the instant feedback saying?
Randy said, I wish I spoke Spanish. I'd get 2 more stations on my TV.
That's good.
Which is true. Another guy says, hey, United States is a melting pot. You're supposed to melt a little. Guess he means learn the language. And then, I believe we're being cursed out in Chinese.
Chinese?
I can't tell. I don't know where they got this font. It's like hieroglyphics.
Wait a minute, that font's not on my computer. Let me see that. Oh.
Is
that what it says, Anthony?
I don't know. I don't read hieroglyphics.
All right.
But, yeah.
I don't know.
You seem to have made a stink.
Well, call me whatever you want, but I think if you're coming over to this country, we don't ask for much, really.
Mm-hmm.
We really don't. Just learn the language.
Picture this, if you would. Picture in your head. You move to France.
Okay.
You're moving to France.
Yeah.
You're living there.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's speaking French.
Mm-hmm.
Except you.
Right. What are you going to do?
Wouldn't you want to... Would you start going, hey, Frenchie, I'm going to speak English, and you're going to hire me, and I'm going to work, and I'm going to take my test for license or whatever, and you're going to give it to me in English? No. You would probably learn the language, because it would be easier that way.
Or you can get right back on the Concorde and get back home to America.
Right.
Simple as that, right?
Yeah.
Hi, NEW.
Yeah, Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
I agree wholeheartedly with you guys with this guy. He's here 14 years, and he can't speak English.
14 years.
14 years he's in this country. He can't speak English. I mean, even people from Brooklyn can speak English better than this guy. Think about it. You know who you got to blame? You got to blame the motor vehicle department. They gave him the test in Spanish. That's it.
Yeah, they give him a Spanish test.
That's it. When my grandfather came here from Italy, they told him either you learn English or you go back home.
Right.
Everybody's got to learn English. Make it the American language.
Yeah, but everyone is too busy wondering if freaking Clinton splooged on that damn dress.
I don't understand.
Why don't we get some English classes going and screw the Monica and Bill?
And as far as Paul,
how do you say splooge in Spanish anyway? Does anyone know?
El splujo.
El splujo. Great. That's what the problem is. Our priorities are all screwed up in this country.
And Paul Jones never...
Get all these people in English lessons. All right, bro.
Okay, take care, my man. Bye-bye.
Later, man. Wow.
Hey, Phil.
Just listening to your show. I'm stuck in traffic on a Belt Parkway, and I agree with you. I want to give that cop a thumbs up on giving that ticket to the guy driving the truck didn't speak English.
Yeah.
I was in a Kentucky Fried Chicken the other day, and it's in Long Island in Oceanside, and the 2 women that were there couldn't even get your order straight because they couldn't speak English. I got nothing against people that don't speak English, but they shouldn't be dealing directly with the public in a capacity like that. When you got to put an order in, they don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They get the order wrong.
I think if you're taking orders from people in English, speaking the language would probably be a good idea. That's probably a plus for your job.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, I think, like you said, you're not prejudiced or anything, but...
No, we didn't say we're not prejudiced. We say we don't care if someone calls us prejudiced.
But you're in the United States. You go for a license to drive or even a license to run a business. You should speak the language.
Well, motor vehicle have a Spanish test.
I know, they do. You're right.
That goes to show you. Everyone is so PC and sensitive these days that instead of saying learn English, they said, oh, we'll make a Spanish test.
Right.
So you don't have to learn English.
Yeah, and you know what you said about your ancestors or whatever coming over in the country. I mean, my descendants came from Italy to this country years ago, and they didn't speak English, but my father spoke English. They taught him English, and all of my other family, second generation spoke English because they knew they needed the language.
Of course.
Hey, what are we doing here?
Survival of the fittest in this country. Come on.
Hey, I love your show, man.
Thank you.
Take care, bud. Bye.
Hey, don't forget, coming up at 7 o'clock, the New York Giants take on the Jaguars right here on NEW. Ay, queremos con Legumi 4, no encuentro nada. Buenos días, muchachas. Los Vargos del Mundo, United States of America.
Estados Unidos.
Oh, that's right. Los Estados Unidos. 102.7 WNEW, The Rock of New York. That's Fuel. And the song is Shimmer. We're practicing our Spanish because we found out recently that the number one station in New York is a Spanish station.
Yeah.
So we're hoping if maybe we could be bilingual, we'll get more listeners here at NEW.
I'm going to try my hardest to learn the language.
Yes.
Or El Languijo.
We need to learn some good curses in other languages if we're going to continue with our show.
Hey, tune in Monday when we're on, because we're on right after Clinton gives his testimony.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if anything will leak.
Well, he's going to admit.
For Clinton, he leaked.
He's going to admit it.
You think?
Yep, he's going to admit it.
I'm reading here, Clinton might say, I don't know what he's going to say, that his previous denial under oath on a definition of sex could be because certain areas don't mean sex to him, including oral sex. So what they're saying is, he was under oath saying he didn't have sex with her,
yeah,
and he got on TV, I did not have sex with that woman, Monica Lewinsky.
Well, his definition is...
So now he might go in there and say that he said that because, sex, it doesn't include splooging on a dress.
No. And they're not going to be able to do anything about that.
No, and then he'll walk away. Oops.
And you ladies out there, you loved this guy. You loved him 6.5 years ago. You loved him.
How old was Monica when that happened? What is she now, 25?
Yeah. What was it, like 22, 23,
like 21?
21, whatever.
So here he is, the guy in his, late 40s. There's the 21-year-old intern.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting oral favors in the White House.
Mm-hmm.
And the women love him.
Yeah.
But if that was, let's say it's a teacher or something, or, a boss at a regular job somewhere, oh, my God, there'd be an outcry. Get rid of this guy, regardless. And that isn't even an issue of if he said anything under oath or this or that. That would just be ethics.
Yeah.
It's ethically wrong.
Yeah.
That he has an intern and he's using her for sex.
He's going to get away with this one, too. You watch.
Sure he will.
You watch. He'll admit it.
Will.
I will go on record here. He's going to admit it Monday. He's going to say his definition is different and that he did not lie, but he did have, he had oral sex with Monica. Or he got oral sex with Monica, I should say.
Prized dress containing the patch of presidential porridge.
All right. Hey, it's time for our only sponsor to the Opie and Anthony show. Oh. Been on the air 2 months, and we got one new sponsor. Great. Here it is. 102.7 WNEW, where rock lives with the Who. It's Opie and Anthony. We got to step aside here because the Giants are coming our way in just a bit here. Playing the Jaguars tonight, and you can listen to it right here on NEW. Mm-hmm. We'll be on the radio again Monday at 3. Thanks to our faithful listeners for tuning us in all week long. We really, really appreciate it, guys. Seriously.
Today got a little brutal there, huh?
Yeah, that's why
we gave some people some hell back today, Opie.
Yeah, I thought we were able to defend ourselves a little bit better today.
Well, I'm feeling a little more comfortable because we have people that are on our side now a little bit.
A little bit.
They're starting to come out of the woodwork.
Not many, but they're coming around, and they're starting to tell people about the show, and hopefully we could build something here.
So it's a little more comfortable when these people call up and they don't have an open mind and they don't want change, and they start giving us hell to turn around and go, you know something? F you.
Very good.